All right, everybody, welcome to the JK Theory. Here we talk about anything and everything. No topic is left untouched, no stone is left unturned. We give you the raw. We don't sugarcoat here whatsoever. Before we get into it, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. So we're gonna have a hot topic today. I mean, it's all over TikTok, X, Instagram, Facebook. I mean, you name it, right? You can't literally go 5 seconds without scrolling on your phone and seeing Kendrick Lamar. I mean, damn, that boy's been on fire this year. We're talking winning not only the beef, but solidifying the win with the Grammys. Not one, not two, not three, not four, but five, man. Five. Getting picked to do the Super Bowl. Hate it or love it, he did the Super Bowl, put on one heck of a performance.
Mhm.
And I mean, it's just nonstop. Nonstop. So what do you think? Let's go back and talk about the Grammys. How do you feel about that? Him coming home with five Grammys.
I think they well deserved. I think he had the biggest song of the year. I think his name was brought up more than anybody else's last year. And I just feel like it's about time a rapper got that Escalade. So
Absolutely.
yeah, he definitely deserved it.
Yes, and it's not some Cinderella story where he just popped out of nowhere one year and all of a sudden he got the Grammys and all this notoriety. He's been in the game for years. And unless you're involved in the hip hop scene, you probably never even heard of Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? So for a lot of people, he's new. They don't understand where he's coming from. He's not your poppy-ish rapper. He's he's gonna give you some bars. He's like if you were to take Nas and just amplify him to now. I see him
Mhm.
as that kind of a rapper. You know, he's giving you a voice as far as what he's speaking about. It's not wasted breath. It's not wasted words. He's not just rhyming wine with fine because it makes sense. He's giving you a message hidden into it, which leads us into the Super Bowl.
Yes.
So I feel
Hmm.
that people people either hate it or they
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah.
I really don't see like a neutral, like, yeah, it was okay. No, I don't even see that. It's just this thing was garbage. He should have never done it. Or this thing was amazing. This is the best thing that's ever happened to the Super Bowl. Like, what are your thoughts? Can we focus on the negative right now? Why do you feel people are just hating?
Because they didn't understand it. People are used to bubblegum raps and a bunch of naked women dancing all around the stage and or people of not our race, they want other people to be there. They like the rock and roll type things. They like you know, the country music and all that other stuff but so that's why I think people and they didn't pay attention to it really. They kept saying they couldn't understand what he was saying. I understood what he was saying perfectly fine. It's because I was listening. You wasn't trying to listen to what he was saying. You didn't care.
Absolutely. Now, one thing I can see is it wasn't it wasn't a show for everybody.
No.
Like when I think Super Bowl performances, I think, oh my gosh, Michael Jackson,
Hmm.
right? I think Beyonce. I
Hmm.
think when she brought out Bruno Mars. I think um, Red Hot Chili Peppers when they came out. I think the big one that just happened a couple years ago, 50 Cent, Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. Huge performance.
Kendrick was there too.
What's that?
Kendrick was there for that
What?
one. Yeah, he was
I
on the stage for
can't
that one.
recall that. Can't even recall that.
Yep.
But that's what I think when it comes to Super Bowl. But that's more of like a commercial, let's
Yes.
make everybody happy kind of a deal, right?
Mm.
Um, mind you, wasn't it last year that Rihanna did it?
Yep. Rihanna did last year.
That wasn't for everybody.
I don't think everybody even liked that one, and And I'm a Rihanna fan. I didn't care for her like that just because she couldn't do too much because she was pregnant. So it
Right.
wasn't like the Rihanna that we would love to see, but you know,
Absolutely. So with Kendrick, I just think that it doesn't play up to a Michael Jackson status.
no.
Doesn't play up to the Beyonce Bruno Mars status. However, it doesn't play up to that now. I strongly believe you give it years, you give it 5, 10, 15 years. When people have calmed down and people start realizing, oh, wow, he threw this message in there, he threw that in there. Well, what's this about? Why is he dressed like Uncle Sam? Why did he say this at this point?
Mhm.
What's the deal with the X's and the O's and the triangles and why does it say game over at the end? Like what? Everything has a meaning, and something that I've learned from Kendrick, especially in his diss tracks, nothing is wasted. Everything is created,
Yes.
and he reminds me the way he thinks is like a magic trick where everything is done for a reason.
Right.
A magician will grab something, and if this hand goes forward, is because he's covering the move that's happening here. Like everything is methodical, everything has a purpose, and the man does that not only with his words but with his visuals.
Yes.
So it is amazing. I did like the performance when I first watched it, and then I had to sit down and analyze it because
Yes.
I'm like, wait a minute, there's so much going on at once.
Yes.
I saw this beautiful black woman crip walking, and it didn't hit me until afterwards. I'm like, was that
Yeah.
Celine? Like, what in the world? Like, wait a minute, where did that come from? You know, like, and then it's like, oh, she's Drake's ex. Like, how is she crip walking on the damn stage, right? Um, and then it hit me with Samuel Jackson. Like, why did he stop him? No, 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 you can't do that.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Why did Kendrick have his homeboys there show up? You know, like everything has its purpose, and until it really gets sat down and broken up, they're not going to understand his genius. Um, you know how we have professors that break down Tupac's verses?
Yep.
They're absolutely going to do this with Kendrick's verses and
Yes.
videos and performances. It's just another way of thinking.
It is. Kendrick is on a whole nother level right now than everybody else in the rap game. Like, he's very strategic on everything he does. So even the smallest little thing has a meaning behind it.
Yeah, he's quick with it, man. He is
He's
so quick.
fast. Yeah.
I didn't know why he had the letter A medallion un-
Oh, that,
until the thing was over. I'm like, A minor. He's rocking the A minor. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm like, what's the A for? He ain't from Atlanta. Like, what's the A for? He's like, A minor. Wow, okay. That was
yeah.
pretty slick. Everything he's doing. Notice the flag. Had no
Yeah.
star.
People didn't realize a lot of his jewels that was in that performance. So it was like, man, once you literally watch it, you're like, damn, that's what that means. Okay, that's why he said that. That makes more sense now.
Now, SZA coming out. Oof.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wow. Very, very beautiful. Very talented.
Yes, very talented.
Love to see that. Now, I'm not gonna say it was weird because it's just not like Kendrick to do, but I was expecting somebody else to come out, like another rapper or another vocalist, just to add more to it. But he's not really known as a feature artist.
No. He he has certain people that he will work with. Like he has songs with Tech Nine. He actually has songs. I know everybody wanted Lil Wayne to be up there. I don't know why, but they wanted
It's
Lil
just a
Wayne to
New
come.
Orleans thing. That's all it was.
Yeah, no. Um,
He shot himself in the foot. Lil Wayne should have shut up, and he could have opened the Super Bowl with Master P. I didn't expect Master P to come out. When I saw him, I'm like, oh, that's dope. Master P's on the field, you know? He could have came out right with Master P, or he could have performed before the Super Bowl, but we had to sit and listen to Lady Gaga. Like, this could have been Lil Wayne performing, you know?
Wayne, I'm not the biggest Wayne fan, uh, but I think you're right. He could have done something, but if you look at the bigger picture, like I guess for Kendrick, that would have been another strategy because who is Drake under?
Exactly.
But he didn't need that one. And and me personally, I didn't want to see Lil Wayne there. I didn't. Like, I don't care if you're from New Orleans. I could care less.
Right. This is not the MTV Awards. This is not the BET Awards. This is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, it's the best of the best, or get out of the way.
Yeah, I don't need nobody jumping around and forgetting their lyrics and screw that. Nah, I'm good on that.
Exactly. Not only that, he threw such a fit. Like, you're gonna burn your bridge that's not even there yet. You can get there. Wayne can get there. He's still young. He can get there. But you're making it more difficult for you now. You're actually putting like you're tarnishing your legacy now by throwing a baby fit because you weren't at the Super Bowl. So what?
See, Wayne has said things that for me, I look at him a whole different way. Because when he said stuff about Black Lives Matter, when he was talking about police and all this other stuff, like I looked at him like I never thought that you were one of those type of people because of the background that you came from. But because you got money, you feel a certain way, which is cool. That's fine. But I don't forget shit. So I wouldn't ride with him regardless of the fact. I could care less if Lil Wayne never ever did another concert, a song, a video, or anything else. You look on my playlist, it might be 2 songs of Lil Wayne on there, maybe. Mm, You'll be all right.
Oh man. So Kendrick, phenomenal year. I mean, we're just getting started. It's
Oh
February.
yeah,
So what do you think his next move is? Where do you go? Like, you got 5 Grammys, you performed the Super Bowl. What's next?
tour, make your money. You know, this is the best time for him to capitalize on it. Go every fucking where because everybody wants to see you right now.
Mm. You don't think they're getting tired of the track?
Have you heard? Did you see him at the Grammys where you had?
Bro, okay, the Grammys was great, right? But that look at the Super Bowl,
That was
Cedric,
the
oh
part.
my god,
That was the part right there.
that was just wow.
That was classic. That was classic. That was checkmate.
That was so like cartoonish. I loved it. That was amazing. You know I'm down for the pettiness. That
I
was
know
just
you.
loved it. Absolutely loved that. Um, I'm gonna steal Fat Jones' line where he says, "Yesterday's price is not today's price." You know damn well his price don't went up. So after the tour, do you think he's gonna go ahead and just drop a new album?
I do. I think GNX was like, okay, I'm just starting off. That's just a sample. I'm gonna hit y'all with something else real soon. And he might as well, because I mean Kendrick doesn't drop like that. So right now it'd be the best time for him to shock everybody and drop another album.
Right, right. I mean, he definitely takes his time with it.
Yes.
So it would be out of his character, which is great because that's what he does. He just does stuff that's just out of his character. It would be nice to see. What about movie wise or show wise. He did have a little cameo on Power
He
a couple
did, yeah.
seasons back. I thought was pretty cool. You see him touching that again?
Right now, I honestly think sky's the limit. I think he will be on more TV shows. I think everybody named Mama is trying to hit him up to do something. But I think he's the type of person that even for a movie, it has to be the right role for him.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? Like he's just one of those type of people. He strikes me as one of those type of people that every move he makes has to be the right one. And it has to be some type of purpose for
gotcha.
it.
Which is nice to see. Not all money is good money.
Nope, not at all.
And even though you're acting, you're still responsible for that role.
Yep, exactly. Exactly.
That's cool. So, what do you say to those that are just, he should have never got the spot at the Super Bowl? Who else would have gotten the spot? The only person that I think had a major year or a major run would probably be Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Yeah. He had a
Um,
good run.
I would have liked to see maybe, and here's an interesting thing for the Super Bowl, like take some of your highlighted artists from the Grammys.
Mhm.
Like how nice would it have been to see a collabo with, Beyonce has a little bit. That other country singer, that other black guy country singer, he had a
Yeah.
little bit of a run. Have him do it. Have Bruno and Lady Gaga do their little thing. Kendrick comes out, ends it, or opens it, whatever the case. That would be a nice thing to see as well. Just a nice little collabo there.
I honestly feel like they're going to start doing like multiple people uh for the Grammys. But I mean not for the Grammys, for the Super Bowl. Um but honestly, this was his year, so I'm not mad that he got that spotlight that he deserved. And I'm even more happy what he did with his spotlight. Because people get that spotlight and just perform. He made statements with his spotlight. And that's what I love to see.
And big ups to Samuel Jackson for stepping up
Yes.
and doing that role. I mean, the only person I could have seen doing that was Morgan Freeman, but there's nobody that could have delivered it like Samuel Jackson.
Yes. Yes. Big ups to Samuel L. Jackson because he killed that part. And people still don't even fully understand what that part was, but it's a big ass meaning to it.
Absolutely. People scour through TikTok. You're on it anyway, right? Just scour through TikTok, watch the videos. There's so many videos of people breaking it down. And
Yes.
no, it's not just black people breaking it down, Hispanic
Oh,
people breaking it down. Shit, the majority of the videos I'm seeing are straight up white folks just breaking it down, telling you how genius of a guy Kendrick Lamar is. And it is. Don't let it go over your head. Pay attention. There's a message there. And pretty much, I don't know if we're going to get this video taken down now, but the governments and all this other, whatever you want to call it, groups, organizations, they put it in your face anyway. So
yep.
he's doing the same thing. He's putting it in plain sight for you to see, for you to interpret.
Mhm.
So, yes, you might bop to the music and like it, but there's a message behind it. And if you hate it, then stop and really look around and see what the heck's going on. Because there's hidden meanings there. You can watch that Super Bowl performance 5 times and pick up something new each and every time.
Every freaking time. And that's how what personally for me, that's the type of stuff I like. Like I love to see messages and be like, oh shit, I missed that the first time.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't even pick that up. That's what that means. So
Absolutely.
go back, rewatch it, and figure out what he's saying and what this means and what that means and Google and TikTok. I don't like TikTok, but I know other people like TikTok. And just find out for yourself. Like that shit is dope once you figure out a lot of the things that mean. And I know I haven't figured out everything he meant. I'm still looking at shit. So
Yeah. No, I feel you. I mean, it's just incredible what he can fit in a what, a 12-minute performance.
Yeah, it wasn't long at all.
I mean, there's this one thing that I saved on here where it says, some of the hidden messages.
Yeah.
It says here, Samuel Jackson is Uncle Sam,
Yep.
playing the house slave role, just like he did in Django Unchained.
Yep.
A warning to Kendrick, Jackson telling him to play the game white America expects.
Yep.
The Squid Game stage, symbolizing the rich exploiting the poor.
Mm-hmm.
The red, white, and blue dancers representing the American flag. Did you notice what's missing? There's no stars. The prison yard stage,
Mm-hmm.
reminder of mass incarceration as black performers harmonize. Protecting black women, a nod to Serena Williams after
Mm-hmm.
Drake's disrespect, karma never misses. They don't like us, a message to Drake and America, our culture is real. A call to action, the world is in crisis. Turn off the TV, organize, and unite. Game over in the audience. A bold statement demanding change. And there's so much more out
So much more. Because even when he started, when he talked about televising the revolution
there. Mhm.
and the fact where he said, he mentioned something where it was like wrong, wrong person doing this.
Mhm.
He was talking about that was a shot at Trump. They
Yeah.
put the wrong person in. So, and Trump was there. He won't know. He fucking stupid. But
Trump's
it was
order
a
at the
shot at
top.
him.
Where's the Big Mac?
For people that don't know. So, like like you said, it's a lot to uncover, and that's not even all of it. That's the messed up part. That's not even close to all of it. So go back, rewatch, and see for yourself, and try to, you know,
Something I thought was dope. So, in the beginning of the performance, you got the images of the triangle, the square, the
yep,
X, right, the circle.
yep,
So the first thing that came to mind was like the PlayStation controller, right?
yeah, yep,
So I saw this clip and I looked it up, and it's legit. When the buttons start lighting up,
mm.
it's the exact same code for unlimited health in GTA.
Yes, I seen that.
Like, what the? Who thinks of that shit? Like like I said, that's other level thinking, man. Like that was dope.
Yes, yes, that, and that's what I mean. Like, who the hell would think of that? Like,
Not only that, but in that short period of time,
yes,
like,
it's so much to unpack in that small amount of time.
and I try to watch it right because I've always heard that when you want to write a movie or you
Mhm.
want to write a book, you start with the ending and you work backwards.
Right, yeah.
I don't think he does that. I just think he goes, okay, let's do this. Okay, let's feed onto that, and let's keep adding and adding and adding and adding. It's just incredible, man. Like I would love to see him maybe go to the producer side of things and actually come out with a series or a movie or something. Because the way his mind thinks, or even if it's not him, if it's him and his team, whoever's his team is, you guys are just on another level and expand on that, explore on that. You guys need something. Hook up with 50 and get a show started or something.
That right there would be dope because they technically own the same label for the
Yeah.
most part. You know what I'm saying? And they already mess with each other, so yeah, I'll say do it. That would be probably one of the best shows out if they did that.
Yeah. Need to work something. The future is bright. He's still a
Right.
young guy. I mean,
Yep.
still a young guy. He's mastering his craft. He definitely got it mastered. Got 5 Grammys. Would love to see what next year brings. So, with that said, let us know what you guys think. Did you like the Super Bowl performance? Did you hate it? How do you feel about it? Who do you think he should have brought out? I was hoping, God, he wasn't bringing out Taylor Swift because he's got that collab with Taylor Swift. You don't need that going. What are your thoughts on it? Who do you think he deserves the 5 Grammys? Let us know. And was there a particular song that you think he should have performed on there? So I'm not the biggest Kendrick Lamar fan, but I enjoyed the songs that were being played. I love the whole Say Drake. Like that was just hilarious to me. So let me know what you guys think. If you want to reach out to us directly, you can hit us up on our email, thejktheory@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Jay,
Okay.
and this is the JK Theory. Peace.
Peace.
Say Drake.